Today's trade recap is a break-even trade. I'm gonna be real quick with this because I'm kind of sick right now and it's kind of late for me, and I kind of need to get this quick. So today we have Fed Chair Powell speaks testify, and this week I don't really want to be trading too heavy because U.S. just bombed Iran, and markets will always be weird. Markets will always be weird in times like this. So today is I don't want to be risking too much this week, and not too heavy trading this week. But yeah, any oh shit, sorry guys. But anyways, today's trade is a break even. So I'll go through what I was thinking and what I could have done better. So as you can see, we just swept this daily low, and we're on uh we're moving bearish on the daily time frame, and we just swept these daily lows. So I was expecting a high pusher. So I was expecting price to go higher after we swept these daily lows, which did happen. But we are on the low. We're on the we're bearish on the day, and on the fall we're bearish as well. So I was looking for this daily low to get swept, and it did get swept. And it did get swept. And on the 1 hour we're bearish as well. I mean, we're bullish, but daily and 4 hour we were bearish. But I was looking for a buy because we just swept these daily lows, prominent daily lows, and 4 hour we had a bullish reaction out of it. So I was looking for buys, and yeah. So this was my thoughts when I was trading, but I'll tell you what I think went wrong. I marked out previous session lows, previous session highs, previous session lows, previous session highs, and as you can see, price open swept. It swept these 1 hour lows and previous session lows, and as well went to this 4 hour fair value gap. As you can see, we had accumulation, manipulation, and I was waiting for the distribution, and we also tapped into a high time frame key level. So I was really strong on the buy, but I'll explain to you why we hit break even later. So price tapped in, broke structure. I waited for a fair value gap. I didn't enter off this because I was kind of busy doing something else, but luckily price went back down, and I entered off of that. I entered when price was down back in here because I couldn't enter off this bullish reaction because I was doing something else. But this I entered off here, and I entered off here, and my first take profit was this high right here, and the second was this high. My stop was here, and then as price went here, I put my stop to these to these 1 minute low right here, but decided to close at break even because first of all, by the time this trade was happening, like I stopped like right here. Like by the time this trade was happening, it was already like 7:30, and I never want to trade till 7:30. The only reason why I did trade till 7:30 today is because the Fed Chair Powell testifies is all the way at 10, and not right after market open, which is usually 8:15, 8:30 to 9. So I did kind of um I did kind of broke my rules today, but I still closed early because I know I don't like trading right before news or in a position right before news. I like to typically close my trades at about 7, and at 8 is when market opens for a New York session. But yeah. Anyways, that's beside the point. The reason why I lost, like as you can see, I understood why I lost, and I also understood my side because like we also hit high time frame, liquidity, this sells this low right here, as well on this 5 minute. I mean this low right here, this like high time frame low right here, and also on the 4 hour we will had a strong reaction, and on the 4 hour we had a strong bullish reaction as well. And during London session we were within this fair value gap, which we did react off nicely, so the buy made sense to me. But then as you can see on the daily, we were in a bearish, and on the 4 hour we were on a bearish, so I guess it kind of makes sense to trade to do sells today. Like as you can see, very heavy sells, and if I did do a sell, I could have probably entered really early, like could have entered off here. Like if I took like a sell today, if I took a sell today, I would have probably entered off here, had fair value gap. We like swept previous session highs, and we probably were in a we probably were in a high time frame liquidity. Yep, we were in a high time frame liquidity. Wait, we were in a high time frame fair value gap right here. I mean, yeah, we were in a high time frame fair value gap, even though we filled it already, and then we filled it again to sweep these highs right here. We swept these previous session highs right here. Had this 5 minute fair value, we broke structure, had this 5 minute fair value gap. If today I did sell, I probably would have won. If today was a sell day, I did take my sells, you know, tapped into the fair value gap, inverse this bullish 1 minute fair value gap, and that's why I would have, you know, had my shorts, had my longs, because this was a short, I was shorting this. So first take profit would probably be this 1 hour low right here that I mentioned, and second take profit would be this previous session lows right here, which ended up both getting hit. So if I was, you know, if I did see this, I would have probably took this instead of this, but this made more sense to me at that time because we had a 4 hour, we had a strong 4 hour reaction off, you know, strong 4 hour reaction off, and I also saw 4 hour strong bullish reaction off, and I also saw manipulation, distribution, and accumulation, manipulation, and distribution, which it did distribute. But I guess you could consider this the manipulation, and this the you can kind of consider this the accumulation, this the manipulation, and this the distribution. So yeah, and this the distribution, which was probably the right call. And yeah, that's it for the trade. I'm sorry for the short trade recap because I'm sick right now. It's really hard for me to speak, and I keep on coughing. And yeah, that's it, guys.